Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, buying a Tesla, quote, I regret buying a brand new Tesla. It was a huge mistake. There seems to be a new article that is coming out right now. Let's take a look at it and see what the heck it is all about and give you my feedback on what is going on. So we're going to take a look at that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. But basically, just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And shout out to my latest Patreon members, Alex and Elio. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon down below in the description. So let's take a look at this. Shout out to CNBC. Shocking headline, of course. Let's take a look at it. 34-year-old earning $400,000 a year. I regret buying a brand new Tesla. It was a huge mistake. A lot to unpack here because I can probably guess what is going on here because Tesla's pricing, you might have heard about it, has had tons of price changes throughout these past couple years. And that's kind of why we made this channel, because I don't really like that, how much that happens. And so we certainly wanted to take a look at it to see how we can try and get ahead of it to get the best deal on a Tesla, because electric vehicles, like all electric vehicles, are pretty expensive, including Teslas. So let's take a look at it. So, quote, after she got divorced in 2021, Sora Lee bought a brand new Tesla Model 3 for over $70,000. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Were Teslas even that expensive in 2021? I know like Model Y was over like $20,000 or $70,000, but Tesla Model 3, I mean, maybe like a Model 3 Performance, but I can't tell from here if this is the Model 3 Performance. But I guess what could be happening is that it could be that they added full self-driving, which full self-driving used to be above $15,000. So I could see that. But quote, Lee currently makes $400,000 a year as a global head of product marketing at TikTok and has invested her way to a $843,000 net worth. But that number may have been higher if she didn't buy a Tesla. So taking a look at here, it wasn't necessarily that she couldn't afford it. Her monthly payment is $1,000 a month, where there was points in time throughout the past couple of years where Model Ys could be like $1,500 to like $1,300 a month. So I could see that. But at the time, she was working at Meta and making over $200,000 a year. As of June 2024, she still owes $36,000 on the car, more than it's worth. Yeah, way more than it's worth, especially if it's 2021 Model 3. Those are probably worth like under $20,000 now. Quote, I like the car, but I would have bought it used, or I would have thought about it a little bit more, because now that I'm paying for it and looking at my monthly statements more closely, $1,000 a month is a big deal. If I had put that into something else, I would have making more money in terms of my investment return. But that's kind of the thing. Like in that time period in 2021, a lot of things were pretty expensive. There wasn't really anything cheaper that you can buy. If anything, you could have gotten like a cheaper other vehicle, like a Honda at $500 a month. But in a high cost of living area like California, you're still going to be paying like $200 to $300 in gas. So it's not equaling all the way up to $1,000, but still, at the end of the day, it's still going to be an expensive vehicle, or any car payment is going to be an expensive vehicle. But really, this is kind of the same story for anybody that has bought a Tesla or any vehicle through that 2021 to 2023 timeframe, because not only did Teslas where they marked up, a bunch of other vehicles were marked up as well. So a lot of people are underwater, so to speak, from buying a car in that time frame, ourselves included, because we bought a Model X during that time frame. But quote, think twice before buying a new car, which yes, in that time frame, yes, 100%. But now with the $7,500 federal tax credit, with prices of Tesla vehicles dropping substantially, because we can take a look at the data. If we can try and guess, if she bought it in 2021, maybe she bought a Model 3 Performance at $57,000 or $58,000 plus full self-driving at whatever it was, $15,000 to $16,000. We can see how she got to that like $70,000 price point. But if she were to buy a Model 3 Performance now, as you know well on this channel, at a purchase price of $54,990 minus the $7,500 federal tax credit, your starting price is going to be around $47,000. So a much better starting price for a Model 3 Performance currently. And so now it's kind of a different story, but either way, at the end of the day, no matter what, if you buy a Tesla or any vehicle, we're going back to that age-old saying of when you drive it off the lot, when you leave that dealer or store, it is going to lose money. It's going to lose value. It's going to lose 10 to 20% right off the lot. Maybe Tesla is a little bit more different because it's a little bit more like price changes, but still at the end of the day, your vehicle is going to lose money driving it off the lot. And this is where you can start to see how crazy price changes has happened. Like in 2021 to 2023, a Model Y Performance was all the way up to $70,000 and a Model Y Long Range was $66,000. And if I remember correctly, there was a tax credit, but it definitely was not point of sale discount. You had to file for it and get it back. But today you can get a brand new Model X for $69,230 after the Inflation Reduction Act price. So would a lot of people regret buying in that time frame? Yes, the prices were higher 100%. Should you not buy a Tesla now? I mean, if you buy a Tesla now, you're going to lose money. So don't think you're going to make any sort of profit driving it off the lot and trying to flip it. Even the Cybertruck right now, if you try and buy it right now, you're not going to make that much money. You may make a couple $1,000s, but not really worth the risk of risking $100,000 off the top of it. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. I mean, right now there's deals all over the place. So don't even maybe take a look at some other vehicles as well, not just Tesla included, like this one. Shout out to Kyle for posting this. Kia in Colorado is doing $1,500 down with $200 a month for an EV6 long range lease, including all taxes and fees. Before you get all excited, Colorado is a different animal. Of course, it's a different state, and Colorado has a $5,000 incentive for people to buy EVs. So that's kind of how they're getting to this insane low payment of $200 a month at $1,500 down. But really, I mean, he's completely correct here. No Tesla is going to get you that low of a payment, all the way as low as $200 a month. But definitely some other stuff in terms of things that I've seen pretty cool out there. Here is our first Nardo Gray or PPF Dino Gray Model 3 Performance that actually has been wrapped. I mean, I kind of like the look of this. Let us know what you think on this look, that is for sure. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that. Taycon, thanks for coming in. Chris, thanks for coming in. Just Your Average Guy, Antonio, Wingle, J-Top, King S. Dot, Sarim, and Cobra Told Ya. Thanks for coming by. John Smith as well. Let's jump into the live stream comments. It's not only disturbing for some EV fans or owners to see on the channel, but it's also a waste of time for EV haters. If you have problems with EV, complain to automakers or the government, but don't bring your negativity to honest people channels and start unnecessarily hating on EVs. To all EV haters watching this video, haters on people's EVs make no sense. Gotcha. Nice. Chris, all that YouTube, thanks for coming in. Can you show us which EVs that can be test driven for fun without having to buy one in a future video? If possible, please. It kind of depends on which dealership you're actually at. Some dealerships don't allow you to do test drives. They don't care. The easiest way is like find a dealer that has like a ton of inventory of a certain model. Like if they've got like 20 Taycans in stock, then they're not going to be as like choosy with who test drives it versus if they only have one Taycan in stock, then they might not let you. But either way, if you do a credit application, they'll definitely let you, or maybe even like you could try this, have Credit Karma loaded up and be like, hey, look at my credit score, it's good to go, or my income, whatever. And so they could let you they can feel more confidence in you driving one for sure. Antonio, thanks for coming in. Regrets from, yeah, definitely. Clickbait from this article, yeah, that doesn't know what to do with his money. Regrets come from those who don't do research. Yeah, 100% with Tesla. I mean, it was tough because a lot of people got baited into this or sucked into this during that time frame. I mean, certainly a lot of people felt like they had a lot of money, I think, in that time frame. And so people got burned when Tesla dropped the price significantly all the way down to it was like a $15,000 price drop. I mean, we created a petition during that time, give FSD buyers or give FSD to Tesla buyers who bought pre-price drop, and we got 8,600 signatures of people wanting to get something because it was discounted $13,000 during that time frame. So a little bit of burn for sure. And should Tesla have did that at that time? I mean, it was up to them to try and get more sales, but certainly for sure. Wingo, I feel like this channel has been more and more clickbait, plus the title of the live stream kind of discredits like 90% of the videos you posted in the past few months. I mean, I just wanted to respond to this. I feel like it's a good title, and it's definitely pivoting it into the wrong way for people to try and look. It's pinning a negative light on Tesla vehicles, and I wanted to address it for sure. J-Top, clickbait master is back again. Who the F is buys the cars for flipping? Come on, man. Well, there's a lot of Tesla owners that bought Teslas and flipped them during this time frame. So there's a lot of people that took advantage of the situation or capitalized on the situation. King, Tesla is terrible to his customer. I'm never buying another one. Yeah, it's tough because someone asked me today, like, okay, like the price drops were significant. You are obviously underwater on your vehicle. Are you going to buy another Tesla? And I said, yeah, why not? I mean, I feel like at this point, I'm so sucked into the technology of it, the ecosphere of it. I can't leave how easy it is to drive a Tesla. And the other thing with that too is, you got to give Tesla some credit. Like as quickly as they can change prices is the same type of speed they can enhance their vehicles and make their vehicles better as well. So there's pros and cons to all this with being like not a small company, but being able to make changes, quote, like a small company. I feel like any other company like that, it would take forever to make enhancements and also make price changes and things like that, because I guess maybe they think a little bit longer, which could make sense too. Ioniq 6 is better than the Kia EV6. Ford Mach-E is also better than the Kia EV6. Ooh, interesting. That's a good comparison. I guess I need to watch like Ioniq 6 versus Kia EV6 to see what that's actually like. Cobra, thanks for coming in. How's your Cybertruck doing? I saw you did like a 10 accessories for the Cybertruck. Very nice. I got to watch that to see what we can add to it, because we got to add accessories to our Cybertruck as well. In this next topic, everyone is getting a Cybertruck Foundation Series update. There's been another batch of rounds for invites, and so really the question is, should you order it? And is the non-Foundation Series truck actually coming out next quarter? Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Sawyer. He posted this. A new batch of Cybertruck Foundation Series invites just went out to people who pre-ordered in the US as late as February of 2023. So about a year and a half ago. I really feel like Tesla is going to invite everyone and anyone all the way up to about November of 2023 to see if they want a Foundation Series update. I mean, I feel like they might invite people all the way up to like yesterday, because why not, right? There's going to be Foundation Series all over, and they need to sell out all those Foundation Series anyways before they convert to non-Foundation Series. The only thing that we know is that Elon did say that non-Foundation will start quote unquote next quarter, but that could be all the way as late as the end of this next quarter, maybe even September. But still, either way, if you're interested in a Foundation Series Cybertruck, I bet you're going to get your invitation very, very, very soon. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. If you're a Cybertruck owner, let us know. Are you going to be buying the Foundation Series, or are you going to be waiting? I had a couple people ask me, should they buy the Foundation Series? And I kind of said, might as well, unless you've got like some need for it, or you got $20,000 to burn. I kind of say just wait it out, because a non-one with the non-markup is coming out very, very, very soon. But let us know what your thoughts on it, and are you going to be buying a Cybertruck Foundation Series? John, buying a new car is always a mistake if you want to save money. All cars depreciate, so buy to your call if you want the best car, if you want the best value. Just buy new because it was better to be the first owner. Yeah, 100%. And some people don't like being some people like being the first owner of tech because you don't want it to be 2 years old with all the different things. So yeah, 100%. You're going to lose money when you buy vehicles. That's just the name of the game, 100%. Luxury sedans, Lucid Air or Porsche Taycan, luxury crossover Rivian R1S. Is that a question? I would say R1S 100%. Wait, baiting pot kettle? Sure, yeah. We don't have to buy a Taycan after test driving right now because my family definitely can't afford one right now, but it's probably be years later when I get one. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's dealerships that don't care. You could probably find one that will let you jump into the Taycan for like a quick pull around the block. Nathan got a VIN and hopefully taking delivery next week. Model 3 Performance, East Coast. Nice. Congrats, Nathan, on that. And congrats to anybody that's about to buy a Tesla or just bought a Tesla. Definitely check out our Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. We got Jawa for all the accessories that you could use for your Tesla, floor mats, screen protectors, phone mounts as well. A discount code down below. We got Tesros, Vion, and MAGBAK down below in the description. Take on even Model S, X, Y should be recommended, I guess. Yeah, and those are easy to try and get into a test drive for sure. They don't really care at this point, 100%. And this next topic, if you bought a Fisker Ocean, what seems like they're recalling every Ocean SUV. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. This is a shock and awe title, and if this is true, who's issuing the recalls here? But Fisker is recalling every Ocean SUV. Bankruptcy is not the only issue Fisker is dealing with, as the beleaguered EV maker recalls every Ocean SUV on the road. This time, the problem is with the doors that may not open for passengers to get in and out. Shout out to Drive Tesla Canada for posting this article. This seems pretty serious, that is for sure. And I really feel bad for a lot of the Fisker Oceans, because if we talk about not buying or regret buying a Tesla, I could feel a lot of owners that bought a $70,000, $60,000 Fisker that's now worth $20,000, and then now you got issues like this. I feel your pain, that's for sure. And I mean, could there even be like a class action lawsuit with this, like to try and get some of the money back? I mean, there's really nothing that could be done here, right? And so I really feel for a lot of people, because sometimes I feel bad that we're going to be $10,000 to $20,000 upside down on our Model X when we try and sell it. But there's always going to be someone else in a worse situation. So it's really not that bad. It's definitely a first world problem. That is for sure. Just like this one right here. I regret buying a brand new Tesla. It was a huge mistake. I mean, still, there's going to be value on that. And it's, one of those things like glass half empty and glass half full. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. They took off the smaller wheels out of the orders for the Cybertruck. Oh, I actually didn't know that. They took those away because, yeah, those were not looking good for sure. Paul, thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're doing well. Do you have a video comparison between the Model X and the Cybertruck? Great idea. I feel like that was on a list somewhere. I need to do that because there's definitely differences. Oh, I guess I kind of have a video. I have an idea for a video coming out that's going to really address that because spoiler alert, I drive the Model X way more than the Cybertruck. Bama, so far, love the 2023 Model 3 long range. Just wish I didn't drag my feet pulling the plug out of Snap 23 performance model and the extra 7,000 rev reduction, but still got a great deal. Yeah, I mean, still you're good. You're gonna drive for a little bit. You can always get it on the next one when the Model Y Juniper comes out, or you can bump up to the performance, and it gives you something to look forward to in the next one. Christ, full self-driving transfer is not for everyone. Fine print says full self-drive added on purchase date or no more than 48 hours after purchase. Full self-driving transfer is not for everyone. Fine print says full self-driving added on purchase date or no more. What do you mean by that? Because it sounds like, yeah, they're going to add the full self-driving to your new vehicle after you buy it. Mike, I ordered a Model Y last day, 1.99. Tesla advisor has been barely replying, waiting for delivery. Yeah, Mike, that's a common thing that we're hearing. Basically, Tesla wants to wait till you get your VIN, and they also want to wait until you get very close to delivery, like 1 to 2 weeks out, before they actually try and respond to you and get you ready for your delivery. They've got a lot of people in the queue, a lot of people trying to push deliveries for, and so that's probably why they're doing that. In this next topic, Cybertruck owners are getting $1,800 or $1,800 to $2,500 in Tesla shop credit. There's a new email that just came out. So if you're a Cybertruck owner, definitely check your email because you might have got this promo code or Tesla shop code. But let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is S. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Ben for breaking the news here. The $2,500 power share credit is retroactive to people who previously declined power share and received a $700 credit. There seems to be an email here where this person or Ben was able to get $1,800 additional shop voucher to actually purchase things in the Tesla shop. The unfortunate thing with all this is that a lot of the different Tesla items in the shop are sold out, and so certainly there's not a lot of things that you can get for your Cybertruck unless you wanted to actually get the power share home backup equipment or even get more wall chargers or other things like that. But shout out to Gregor Truck for posting this. He was trying to buy a bunch of different things in the shop, and a lot of them were actually sold out. Of course, the wheel covers are sold out, and those are going for crazy amounts too on eBay, like $3,000 to $4,000, which is insane for sure. But certainly a lot of different things are sold out. So let us know, what are you purchasing in the shop? Cobra, what are you buying? Are you buying some things? Did you get this code? And other Cybertruck owners, what are you buying? Because I was taking a look at it and there is really not that much in there. And so it is unfortunate with all the different things. A lot of them are sold out, and a lot of things I guess I just wouldn't buy at the moment. Like Pet Liner, I've got one of those coming in actually. Well, you're not going to buy the all-weather floor liners. That doesn't make sense either. This one, the Cybernet for the front trunk, I mean, China already has ones on Amazon, so you can get that pretty quickly. This, I was thinking about getting it, but I feel like there's going to be a aftermarket version of this as well, so I might as well wait because $250 to burn on that kind of doesn't make some sense. Maybe I'll get this adapter just for S and giggles, because it's cool. Cyber tent would be cool, but I mean, the reviews they're kind of mixed, right? Paint protection film, that doesn't make any sense. Clear film, it doesn't make any sense. Crossbars are not available yet. Mud flaps, you can get that on Amazon from the China sellers really easily. They have different versions. I was thinking about getting this tailgate ramp. I don't know why I would get it. I think it would just be pretty cool to have it because you can kind of use it in different ways, and instead of like trying to climb on top of the truck, you could just walk up. That could be cool, but also could be annoying to use to load in and out. I've already got the OMFG decal, but maybe I would get another one. The cargo divider, I already have that as well. I was thinking about getting these MOLLE panels because that is cool that you could hang up stuff all the way in there. So I was thinking about getting that. These bins could be cool, but they're kind of overpriced. You could easily get other versions from like Costco. And nothing really else stands out to me. So let us know, what are you picking from the Cybertruck shop, Tesla shop, and using your $1,800 Tesla shop voucher for that. But we're going to jump into the next topic. Cake almost bought a $25,000 Fisker, but bought a former Hertz Model 3 instead. Cake, interesting. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. How is that going with buying the Model 3 from Hertz? Any issues? Has it been bulletproof? Because there's a lot of people. We've heard some headlines where it was terrible. One person had to get a battery replacement, but and it was not under warranty. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it because sounds like a great idea buying a Model 3 from Hertz for $17,000, but still unknown at the end of the day. Take on. I was talking about recommendations for EVs to buy from me personally from all those car earlier. Like some of my recommendations. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, R1S for sure, all the way. Christ, if full self-driving is added 48 hours after purchase, then you can't transfer it to a new vehicle. So like if you buy a new one, yeah, I guess I'm confused there. Mike, is it normal for them to run your credit again with other banks month after you accepted the first bank? Because they recently did that to me and another 2 to 3 hits on the credit. Yes, unfortunately, any credit hit or credit application is only going to last the bank or the bank to only keep it valid for 30 days. And so that is one of our recommendations. If you're buying a brand new Tesla, and you do not have a VIN yet, do not follow all the steps within the app to try and go through it because it makes you hit your credit into an application. Wait until you actually get your VIN before going and proceeding with an application because it does do a credit hit, but it's really not the end of the world at the end of the day because you're going to be doing more hits anyways. In this next topic, Ford CEO loves electric vehicles. Really cool to see him actually post this, but let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Des. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Quote, confessions from a lifelong petrolhead. I love electric vehicles and it has nothing to do with politics. CEO at Ford Motor Company, Jim Farley, posted an expose of all the different reasons why he loves electric vehicles. And it kind of gets pretty interesting with all the different things that he writes about. I was taking a look at it and talking about how it's easy to drive, all the different enhancements from it. And it's tough because on one side, we're getting reports and studies that 50% of electric vehicle owners want to go back to gas, but then Ford has come out and said themselves that they're seeing a lot of different owners not wanting to get back to gas as well. And so certainly it's a little bit of a difference in viewpoint, that is for sure, but still really cool to see that Ford has come out. But it kind of makes sense because their direction is to go into electric vehicles at the end of the day, right? And so they want to support it to support all the different investments for an electric vehicle. But still, let us know what you think on us. Let us know what your thoughts. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Okay, 2023 Model 3 rear-wheel drive from Hertz with 19,000 miles for $24,000 before a tax credit. Nice. Excellent condition except curb rash, front bumper was sprayed, and I think I got a great deal. Yeah, that seems like a slamming deal. That's a fantastic daily driver for sure. Kelvin, got my Model Y long range this week. Super happy, and it felt better than my older Toyota Corolla. Haha, yeah, it's good. I mean, that is a decent comparison, or not a decent comparison. It will feel much better than that for sure. Congrats on your purchase. Mashi, is the 0.99% Model Y still the best deal? I'm waiting for it better than 0.99. Do you think it's possible? No, yeah, definitely not. 0.99 was the best deal, 100%. It's never, or I guess I can never say never, but I don't think it's going to get as low as 0.99. If anything, it's going to get to like 1.99, 2.99, but unless this happens, and what we take a look here on the channel is inventory, especially Model Y inventory, because it has that 0.99. But you can see across the board, a lot of them had inventory drops. But if this goes back to like these levels, the mustard yellow line is Model Y, or even higher than that, then yes, we could see some like 0.99% offer come back, or even something crazier than that. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.